runs into the apartment complex. A guy calls the police. The officer that came to the scene was the same person that was there the night before on my particular case. So now she's trying to put two and two together, like, oh, ride home, jumped out of a car. Maybe these situations are the same thing. You know what I'm saying? She starts trying to paint me as that person.
Why? But why would she paint you as that person? Like, why would she just pick you out? Did you know her prior to?
I didn't know her, but she did say, "Oh, you was light brown." I ain't light brown. What is light? She also said he had a black vehicle. I got a black vehicle. So they were trying to put it as me. But my vehicle is very different. It got 22-inch rims, all that stuff to it. So it wasn't the same vehicle. And the lady says, Karen said, that wasn't his car. So let me take you through it. So Karen said that wasn't her car. I go to the bond hearing on the Kiara case, right? I go to the bond hearing on the Kiara case. They tell, after they talk about what happened with Kiara, read the police report, they say, oh, we're looking at another case that happened the very next day with a lady named Karen Hill. But they don't have any evidence. She got cut. So what did they do? They tried to check my vehicle for blood and all this kind of stuff. You got cut, there should be some blood in the car. So they do a DNA test, blood in the car. They show a picture. Eventually, Karen Hill has said, this is not the guy and this is not the car. That's why I never got charged in that case. But every time I went to court, they were always trying to act like they were still looking into the case. They used that shit a lot, like, oh, we're looking into this, we're looking into this, we're looking into this. So what happened was, eventually my lawyer got tired of that shit and said, you know what, I'm going to file a motion so that you can't bring Karen Hill anymore. Because either you're going to charge my client, or you're going to start talking about this shit, basically. So they filed a motion for to exclude Karen Hill, and Karen Hill can never be brought up if this case was to ever in the future go to trial, because they never had any evidence in the case. And that's who Karen Hill is. I don't know who Karen Hill is. I never met the old lady before. I think she's about 52 years old. She was at the bar. She got a ride home. I don't know her. So I don't know why y'all are saying I am involved in this.
Okay. Hold on. Okay.
That y'all put all this shit in titles.
Hold on, bro. Hold on, Chris. You never was charged with the Karen Hill?
The charges I got, don't you? I got the same 6 charges that I was indicted on. Those are my charges now. I don't have a family violence charge. You can tell ADEP that too when you talk to them. They dropped that charge because it was a mistake. I don't have this case to involve my family at all.
Okay. So if you don't have a case on Karen Hill at all.
No.
Okay. So what was the purpose of them? So what was the purpose of them subpoenaing her to appear in court on April 23rd when this case of her is actually June 2017? Why would they be subpoenaing her to come?
Okay. I'm gonna tell you why. So after the whole Karen Hill, after they refused to charge me in the case, my lawyer was like, well, don't even bring it up no more. Okay? We started using Karen Hill for us. She started to become an asset for myself. The reason she started becoming an asset for myself was because we were trying to prove that we had an overzealous detective that was trying to pin cases on me without doing the research. So we was using Karen Hill to show, because Karen Hill early on in the case had said, that's not his car. His car didn't have rims on it. That was a big deal in the beginning, because at first they were just trying to link me because it was a black car. But I don't have just a black car. I had 22-inch rims. I had like lights underneath and all, like little like some type of special lights, some pyroglyphic lights underneath. So she was trying to tell them, the car that I jumped out of that the dude assaulted me did not have rims on it. They asked her again, are you for sure? And she said, yes, I'm definitely for sure. So then they showed her a picture. This is not the guy. Now, you've been locked up before, true? I know you've been locked up before. So you know when you first get locked up, you don't get your discovery. So what happened was, is later on, after I got indicted, after some months, after some other stuff, they gave me my discovery. When I got my discovery and saw that Karen Hill early on was excluding me out of the case, but the detective wasn't saying that in court, I told my lawyer, let's get Karen Hill on our side to say that she was telling this detective this way back in 2017, and the detective was still going into court in 2018 saying, we're still looking at a Karen Hill. We're still looking at a Karen Hill. So Karen Hill is a witness for me. She's on my side right now.
So
and that's why she's being subpoenaed. She ain't being subpoenaed because the case got dead docket. But when I was still fighting it actively, she was being subpoenaed.
okay, so she on your side now. That's what you're saying. So the woman who started out saying that you attempted to rape her is now
Not me, Truth. A guy. Not me. A guy attempted to rape her. That guy, I don't know if they ever caught that guy, but that guy was proven to not have anything to do with me. She said she never met me before. When they showed her a picture of me, she said, that's not him. That's not the guy from the bar.
Yo.
Hey, Dep, you can speak.
Does he know that Karen
Hey,
Hill?
what up, man?
You know Karen Hill works at the hospital that you work at, right?
Yeah, he hear you.
I can't hear him though.
You can't hear him?
I can't hear nobody but you.
Click the stream link.
He said he ain't got StreamYard. Ain't. Okay, so look. So are you saying that this Karen Hill, is this one of the cold cases you were talking about they tried to plant on you?
A cold case?
Yeah,
it wasn't really a cold case that they tried to plant on me, because really it happened the day after my case. So they were trying to plant it on me all at the same time. It was also a reason why they were able to get a search warrant to come to my house. Part of it was because they went to the judge like, oh, this dude did this, and then the next day he did this, and the judge was like, okay, go raid the nigga house. And they came in my house. So when all this shit came out that I didn't even know Karen, now I'm like, yo, y'all niggas raiding my house wrongly, like against legal, whatever you call it. Like y'all wasn't supposed to do that. Y'all tried to trump up the accusations, raid my house, come to find out Karen don't even know me, but you put her in the damn whatever the fuck, put her in the damn, what do you call it? What do you call it when you need something to go on somebody? Search warrant. You put her in a search warrant to raid my house, then later on don't want to charge me in the case, but you still raiding my house.
Okay.
So, you know what? We're gonna use Karen to show that we got an overzealous female.
Okay, hold on, Bob. But this don't make no sense to me, because Karen K said her situation happened on the 18th. Kiera's situation happened on the 17th. So, but according to your documentary, that you was arrested early in the morning with the Kiera situation. So why would they feel you attempted to rape Karen if you was already in police custody that morning?
I wasn't in police custody in the morning.
That's what you said in your documentary.
They didn't arrest me the very next morning.
That's what you said in your documentary, bro.
That they arrested me the very next morning?
Yes, you did. You said the very next morning, early in the morning, you was laying in the bed with your girlfriend. The police knocked on the door, came in. The lady asked you for your ID, and as soon as she saw your face, she said, put your hand behind your back, and you got arrested that morning. That's what you said.
They didn't arrest me the next day. They arrested me after that. The day after that.
So they arrested you on the 19th.
Yeah, the next day I was chilling. I was just living my life, doing whatever, going to play basketball, doing whatever. After that, they came and arrested me. truth.
Yo, Truth, can you ask me a teammate?
They can't even show up to your house just because somebody said I was raped.
Man, he's just.
So what happened? Well, the only reason why they was able to come to my house was because they tried to add the caring part to it.
Why was your rape cases under an indictment and not just a regular arrest?
Because it got indicted. What do you mean? Why was it under?
But an indictment have to do with an ongoing investigation, right?
You mean how could they indict it?
No, I know how they can indict it, but usually a rape don't lead in an indictment; it just lead in an arrest. How is it that yours led into indictments and not just an arrest?
Well, you can't proceed with a case without an indictment. After you arrest somebody, the only way you can ever get them to trial is to start a process to start the process. You can't even go to pre-trial without an indictment. My name, you think you was arrested? I need you to know this stuff. You actually got convicted, so you had to get indicted too.
No, you had a grand jury of 20-something people. My stuff didn't happen like that.
I know, but that's my point. In order for you to go from just an arrest to an actual trial, you have to get indicted. A grand jury has to say this case is able to move forward. If they don't ever say that, your case stops there.
Yo, Truth, can you ask him?
You gotta get indicted. That's how they start the investigation. They can't investigate just
They can
investigate it, but they can't ever put you in a trial, a jury, none of that.
Ask him if he made any attempt
So you
at retrieving Kiara's phone the next day.
Are you saying you was never indicted when you went through your shit?
What you say?
Are you saying that you were never indicted when you went through this? When you went through what you had to go through?
Yeah, I had drugs though, so that was entirely different.
I know, but they still indicted though.
Yeah.
They got to indict your case.
Go ahead, adopt. Truth here.
Okay. So my question, yeah, I do. So my question is this: so you never worked at Emory Healthcare ever?
I worked at Emory a long time ago. Like, it was one of my first jobs.
Got him.
So it was one of your.
I worked at a way different hospital, like not even in Atlanta in 2015.